All right, guys, Beverly's here. She's going to shed some light on today. Look, it was a bit of girly talk for you. Look, it was a dramatic game, obviously, and I'm disappointed that we conceded 3 goals. Yeah,
it's not good when a draw feels like a win.
No, I know, exactly. I feel like we played for the draw and we got back into it. Yeah. Why are we playing for a draw?
Not good. Why? Exactly. Why? That is not what wins us points.
No, exactly.
I mean,
not only
one
that,
point is like... Oh.
Exactly, but not only that, it's like we're not going to get relegated, we're not going to get into Champions League, we're not going to win the league, so why not bring on Kennedy and Ruben to start at the start?
Play with the youth, yeah, the young boys, yeah, definitely. But it was Hoodings. Did you see his comment earlier on Sky Sports?
No, what did he say?
When he said, relegation fears are possible now, we are possibly relegated. I'm like, I think we should now christen him.
Well, that's the spirit.
Gus Hiddink.
That's the spirit, Gus. Thanks for that.
Gus Hiddink.
Nah, look, I'm not worried about that. I feel like JT especially showed fight right to the end. Really proud of him, actually.
Unfortunate to get the own goal. Deflection. Unfortunate and parried off Courtois, wasn't it? And
just got to move on now, haven't we?
Yeah, exactly.
Onto the Emirates.
3-0 Chelsea.
Oh, I said 3-0 as well.
No.
3-0 Chelsea. Come on,
it's going to be a hat-trick from somebody.
Oh, I said Fabregas. Right, guys.
Costa.
We're going to see you next weekend.
Against Sophie.
We're going to see you next weekend at the Emirates. Thanks, Dave. Thank you.
To part 2 of the Everton preview where we pick the team. Now, Sophia, it is a must-win game against Everton, isn't it? If we're going to salvage any kind of respectability and hope out this season, we've got to win, haven't we?
All right, babe. It was end-to-end football. I can't lie and say that I'm happy with the game because even when we scored the last-minute equaliser, I felt a sense of thank God for that, and I was so excited to see the passion from JT as well as the rest of the team. But at the same time, we shouldn't really have got ourselves in that position because we shouldn't have been playing for a draw once we equalised to get to 2-2.
Yeah, exactly. To be honest with you, I can't remember last time I had such a mixed feeling after the game because, well, we all celebrated the draw, which shouldn't really be happening right now, especially in our position. So if before the game anybody would tell you that we're going to draw, you would be devastated. But now, after this game, well, that's all we could get today, but it was all too little, too late, and I'm happy. I'm happy that we didn't lose.
If we lost, I think we would have been in a very... The whole mood around Stamford Bridge would have been a lot worse. Look, we're going to the Emirates next week. Big game. Arsenal are basically, well, top of the league, along with Leicester. Do you have a score prediction, if any?
No, Sophie, I'm done with score prediction for this season. I just gave up.
Who knows, do they?
If we play what we played last 30 minutes, then, well, we're going to be safe, I'm guessing. But
we need that fight, don't we?
Anything what we were doing for the first hour, it was a disaster. So I hope it's not going to happen on Emirates.
Game of 2 halves, isn't it? All right, darling. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Part 2 of the Everton preview where we pick the team. Now, Sophia, it is a must-win game against Everton, isn't it? If we're going to salvage any kind of respectability and hope out this season, we've got to win, haven't we?
All right, darling. End-to-end football. I'm not going to lie. I was completely disappointed with most of the goals that we let in. The 2 we let in at the start to go 2-0 down, I was really, really upset about. And then the 3rd goal they scored after we just got back into the game really made my stomach literally sank.
That 3rd goal got me so angry because you could see what was going to happen. Oscar, what I don't understand is you come on like in the 60th minute, you're not tired. He gave Deulofeu to just walk in, and he had to spot someone to put a cross in. Run and close them down. Didn't do it. It's a stupid things like that all the time.
They had a lot of space, didn't they, today, Everton?
Yeah, but I think there's a couple of things. Like for like a 3-3, I thought the game wasn't that great, really, from both teams.
It didn't feel great to us because of how much we've been conceding.
Yeah, I mean, there was some positives. I thought Barkley was really good for Everton. I think he's a top player.
I think the only thing you can say, the only positive we can really gain from the game is that we literally fought to the end, and I'm so glad to see.
I think certain players fought to the end. I thought Costa did before he did that stupid thing to get himself
Willian
injured. Willian, I'm thinking he's looking a bit tired now because he usually plays 90 minutes.
Well, of course. I mean, he's running for the whole team.
I know, but I think it's not going to help our season if he's, tired now. But what frustrated me, that first half, I thought it was overkill playing Matic and Mikel in midfield, 2 defensive mids. Fabregas doesn't press, he doesn't help Costa.
Well, look, we needed a bit of pace, didn't we? And the only way you could do that is by bringing Kennedy or
and that's why it helped in our favour. When Oscar and Kennedy came on and Fabregas played deeper, We're better on the ball. We've started pressing high, winning the ball high up. And Everton, they're not good defensively. That's why they concede like 2 goals every game, because their defenders are too young. You know, they're not strong enough or anything. You know, and it's like the minute we started being more positive, we started seeing more of a reaction.
Exactly. I mean, it's the confidence, isn't it? And it's the reaction from all the fans.
But there's like one thing too that really angers me. I'm thinking we're like right at the bottom of the league. Why aren't we being more positive? We've got nothing to lose anymore.
No,
it's impossible to get into the Champions League now.
I mean, we need to stop playing for a draw, basically.
Exactly.
Look, onto the Emirates.
So many games now.
We've got to go onto the Emirates.
Yeah.
Score prediction.
Score prediction. Oh, I mean, Arsenal always end up playing stupidly against us. So I think like 2-1, 1-0, something like that.
No. 3-0, darling. 3-0. Fabregas hat-trick.
Fabregas hat-trick. You're in dream.
All right, darling. I'll see you there. Thank you.
To part 2 of the Everton preview where we pick the team. Now, Sophia, it is a must-win game against Everton, isn't it? If we're going to salvage any kind of respectability and hope out this season, we've got to win.